So the process of choosing driver is a pretty difficult one. You have to start with, usually we start with a test on the rules to try to figure out who actually cares about being driver. It's not just a thing where you go and crash a robot to other robots. So you have to actually, we take a test on the rules usually just to make sure that people have actually put some thought into it. And then usually the people who actually did well on the test, and also those people who we think have potential, will move on to the next step, which is usually the driver training. So at that point, usually what we do is we have them run obstacle courses over and over and over again, or we have them run various scenarios. So for example, it might be a scenario where we simulate a ball and simulate a goal, and we have them go pick up the ball and shoot in the goal as many times as they can, or they have to do a couple laps around a chair, or something like that, or maybe figure eights. But something to actually test the skill of the driver. Then the next thing we do is put them under intense conditions, usually, and the person who is conducting the test will usually get much more aggressive. And, well, no, there's not really a nice way to go about it. You're just going to start barking at them, essentially. And you want to see how these people react. You want to have to check if they have the mindset to be able to do it. Eliminated several drivers right off the bat because they kind of cracked. Or essentially you tell them things and you start barking at them and they get flustered. But you have to simulate what competition is like. There's loud music blaring, there's 5 other robots on the field, and nothing ever goes according to plan. So really these people have to be able to improvise on the spot, be confident in themselves, and be confident in what they're capable of doing. And so that, after several tests and a final showdown, we arrived at our final driver, who's going to be Cameron Burbank.
I'm Cameron Burbank. I am the driver for the 2014 first robotics season for Team 639. After a long process, I was chosen by Rishi here and a couple other people who knew what they were talking about. For example, Trent. A little nervous. Never driven the competition before, but I think we will definitely be going to the championships this year. It's going to be a good season.